Hey, douchebag, you trying to play some RuneScape?
No, bro, I'm not in the mood.
Why? What's the matter?
Because, man, I just binged on so much food and then I beat my meat like 6 times, man.
Well, why did you do that? You can't control your urges?
I don't know why. Every time I try to quit my bad habits, I always relapse so hard, man. I don't know. I can't control my freaking urges, bro.
Honestly, bro, I think you just need to stop being a
Alright, let's talk about addictions for a quick second. If you're watching this video, there's probably, most likely, something you're addicted to in your life, right? Everyone has vices. Everyone has something that they continually go back to that they regret doing after. You might be wondering, what's the correlation here? What does addiction have to do with getting my dream physique? Well, addictions are hindering your progress. Your addiction to food is stopping you from getting shredded. Your addictions to playing video games is stopping you from getting in the gym. There's nothing you're gonna add to your life that's gonna help you improve. People think, oh, this is a misconception. Maybe I can add more cardio to outweigh my bad diet. No, wrong. That's not gonna happen. Maybe I can add more volume so I can work out less times during the week. The thing is, it's what you take away from your life that moves you forward. There's nothing you're gonna add that's gonna improve you. It's all about taking shit away that's gonna make you mentally stronger and better in all aspects of life. And so I'm gonna be telling you guys my bulletproof plan to quitting all addictions, because I myself used to be addicted to a lot of things: drugs, alcohol, vaping, sugar, all of the above, video games. I've had a good amount of fortune in the past to be able to say now that, I mean, the last vices I have really is making sure I don't overstep calories and not be addicted to people. I have successfully removed any substance use, any pornography, video games, anything that most people are addicted to. I've removed it from my life, and since doing that, I have improved exponentially in multiple aspects of my life, right? The ball never got rolling for me when I was engaging in all these self-destructive negative behaviors. And that's why I want to make it a serious point to you guys today to not click off the video and actually hear what I have to say about quitting these addictive behaviors. You're only doing yourself a disservice and postponing your success by saying, I don't really want to stop watching porn. I like it. I don't really want to stop vaping. Don't do that to yourself, okay? If you have something that you want to achieve in life, this is going to speed up the process. So if you're new to the channel, really quick, you don't know who I am or what I do, I'm Ski Mask Duets. I made a pretty good transformation in 1 year time span. I went from zero to hero, and I'm here to tell you exactly how you can do that as well. Consider subscribing, but even if you don't, I want you to take something away from this video. I'm going to show you how to quit your addictions in 4 easy steps. Okay, let's talk about the first thing. Step 1, out of sight, out of mind, right? No, absolute bullshit. The problem with this is it makes it easier in the short term, but you're not strengthening your neural pathways and getting better at saying no if you're not giving yourself the chance to, right? Like the great Alex Hormozy said, you're not loyal until you've been given the opportunity to cheat, and then you say no to it. So sure, you can remove all the snacks from your house. It'll make it a lot easier. Out of sight, out of mind, right? You could throw your vape out, but eventually 7 days go by and you go, damn, I am fiending. I'm gonna go to the gas station to buy another vape because I'm a loser. Trust me, I was that loser, so that's why I can talk about that, bro. I've done lines of the size of my finger, right? So I know what I'm talking about. Hear me out. Even Hamza, the great Hamza, everyone knows this YouTuber that's on my channel. The way he finally quit his sugar addiction was he kept a box of his favorite candy bars on his desk for like a year straight until they expired, and he just told himself every day, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. And guess what? When I quit vaping, I did the same thing. I didn't throw my vape out. It was literally right here on top of my shelf, and I just chose to not hit it. When I quit, finally, it wasn't from installing all these these freaking website blockers and pornography blockers. That stuff, it gives you temporary success. It doesn't help you actually, quit the problem. You're not eliminating the root cause. So you need to get better at saying no. That's why you should have the temptations in front of you so you can practice saying no to them. The hardest part is the beginning. This is what people don't understand. Ski, how do you stay motivated? My family eats sweets. So does mine, bro. My mom bakes every day. You have to look at that pastry, that cupcake, and say, no, canned tuna. Thank you. Literally, it needs to be on autopilot, and the hardest part is the first couple no's. But like I said earlier, you're strengthening the neural pathway. You make it stronger. That's literally how it works. And then you get better at saying no. It's still going to be hard in the long run, but dude, if it was easy, there would be no point in doing it. The point is to get good at the hard things. That's why people are like, no way, you quit porn. I've been addicted for 10 years. How'd you stop vaping? I've been vaping for 5 years. It's not easy, and it's not going to be. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that it is, but that should give you all the more motivation to want to succeed at it. So don't just remove stuff away from yourself, right? Keep it in front of you. You just practice saying no. Take it day by day. Step 2, whatever your addiction is, don't cut it all out at once. This is a common mistake a lot of people make. They wake up one day and they just say, all right, I'm going to make the best changes to my life. I'm going to quit smoking, drinking, doing drugs, watching. I'm going to adopt a crazy ass healthy diet. I'm not going to miss a day in the gym. 7 days go by and they're literally smoking weed again and getting the munchies. Like why? You cannot do it all at once. Some people can. I have respect for those people. I wasn't them. It doesn't matter how you eliminate your addictions. It just matters that you do. All that matters is that you get to the other end of the spectrum. Okay, so you stop being miserable. You stop relapsing and thinking, oh, I'm just cursed. I'm a failure. You know, I'll never break free of these traps. Yes, you will. Yes, you will if you listen to these tips. Focus on one addiction at a time. I started with the easiest ones for me, drinking and smoking weed. By the time those were done, I went on to the real culprit, vaping. And so you got to work one at a time, because you cannot just cut all these dopamine sources out at once. It makes it really difficult on your body. And you know, if you're the average person like I am, you have to do it methodically. Okay, you have to do it with a routine. Don't just try to cold turkey everything. Wes Watson did that. A lot of people that go on his program do that, but it's just not practical for some people, right? One addiction at a time. Don't even try to remove the next one until you have that one dialed in. Like if it's just video games, work on quitting playing video games or keeping it at an absolute baseline before you move on to like quitting sugar. One at a time. That'll be long-term success. Tip 3, be busy. Have to do. You need to have stuff to do on your daily routine, bro. Like, don't just go down the Twitter rabbit hole. You know how I go open Twitter, every reply is somebody promoting their OnlyFans, bro. If you're trying to quit porn, why are you on Twitter scrolling all day? Don't be on social media switching between app after app after app because you have nothing better to do. Go watch a video on how to play piano. Go learn how to play piano, bro. Go learn some parkour. Go educate yourself. Go watch a video on e-commerce, bro. Go learn copywriting. Go start a faceless YouTube channel. Have stuff to do, because if you don't have any goals you're chasing in life, you're just wandering aimlessly, mindlessly throughout life. You're just looking for the next best source of stimulation. What's that quote they say? A man with no purpose distracts himself with pleasure. Don't do that to yourself, bro. I know if you're watching this, obviously you're on my channel, there's things you want to achieve. Why are you not actively pursuing them on a daily basis? Have a schedule, have very important tasks that you need to do that you won't even think to engage in those negative behaviors. I remember when I was quitting, bro, like the best thing for me was to just make sure I was busy all day. I was out filming, and then I had to do this, I had to take this call. Like I don't even have time to sit at home and freaking beat my meat, bro. Like I didn't even have time to do that. So make yourself busy, get a routine, chase a lot of goals, okay? Don't go down the rabbit hole of social media on a daily basis and freaking beat your meat like 5 times a day, bro. Don't do that shit. Now 4 is gonna be to taper off. Don't cold turkey. If you start with one habit at a time, tip 4 is to taper it. This is my success for quitting vaping and a couple of other things, right, that a lot of guys struggle with. So like vaping, for example, bro, I literally wrote down on a paper a 6-week plan to remove vaping from my life, because, you know, I couldn't just cold turkey it, man. The cravings were extremely heavy on me, especially, you know, for how long I was vaping. I was literally the flump float champion, bro. I was vaping so much too, bro. I was so addicted to that. There was a chick I was dating. I would literally go to her place, clap her cheeks 5 times, go home, and then, bro, you know what comes after. I was doing both of them, bro. Like that's not normal. We shouldn't be doing that. So taper off, slowly reduce the amount you're using, whatever your addiction is, okay? And here's the kicker. At the same time that you're tapering off an addiction, taper on a good habit. They will overlap, and you will literally replace the bad habit with a good one. You want to quit vaping, but maybe you also want to read more. Slowly reduce the amount you vape every day, but at the same time, increase the amount of pages you read per day. And over a 4 to 6 week period, not only are you reading more, but now you're vaping less, and you're tricking your brain into replacing a bad behavior with a good one. Another example, maybe you want to quit sugar, but you also want to be more active. So you slowly reduce the amount of sweets you have every week, and you slowly increase the amount you're walking every week. Oh my God, magic, right? Over time, you're at the finish line in your brain. It didn't happen super abrupt, so your brain had time to adjust to it. It wasn't as miserable as it would have been if you tried to cold turkey and just go super hardcore mode. I'm trying to help you guys get long-term results, bro. So I'm not going to sell you some BS on, oh, I'm going to show you how to go cold turkey and you'll never go back. You'll never have temptations, because that's a lie. You're always going to have temptations and cravings to go back to those old habits. It's all about building the discipline slowly over time so you never revert back to your old self, because in order to make room for your new life, you have to get rid of the habits of your old life. That's the truth. I hope you guys found some of these tips, these 4 tips, very useful, because this is really what helped me, especially during my transformation, right? It was vital to my success. It's vital to me making better videos on YouTube, right? The whole dopamine detox thing, like it wasn't just a video. I still stick by that throughout my life. I've nullified basically every vice in my life, and I've never felt this good ever in my life doing so. And I just want you guys to be able to experience the mental clarity and confidence and honestly overall satisfaction and happiness and joy that I've experienced in my life from quitting these dumbass addictions. Seriously, they're not going to do anything for you. They're just going to make your life more miserable in the long run. Temporary pleasure for a lifetime of pain, screw that. I don't want that to be you. Comment below if you have an addiction that you're addicted to. No one's gonna judge you. We're all here to help each other. And comment also if you've quit an addiction. What was it? How did you stop? Leave any tips below. You never know, you might help somebody and change their life. So with that being said, this is Ski Mask Duets signing out. Let's create the best version of ourselves, an addiction-free version of ourselves to give to the world, okay? Peace.